What's up, my Vibe Tribe? This is Absolute Tarot Channel, and I'm your personal reader, CaraSeen. Today we have June 2020 for Gemini predictions, and it's some interesting, because last month we had some interesting things happening here, but before we continue, I don't want you to forget to check your sun and rising and moon signs as well. If you don't know how to calculate that, I have done a description down below for you. I've always had it there. And you can go down, while you're down in the description, you can also check out my Etsy website, and there you can find and book yourself a personal private reading. And I also want to say thank you for blessing me with your PayPal donations. It's been really, really nice, and I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget also to like and subscribe and ring that bell. And when you ring that bell, you're going to receive notifications. That's right, when the next readings come out, or else you're going to miss out. We have some really cool stuff shaking in here. Last month, I'm just looking at my notes here. Last month, you were releasing burdens that were harming you. You were done with betrayal. You're working on yourself first, and there's a birth of a new relationship. So let's have a little look-see what's shaking in here, because my Gemini, you have been through hell and back this past few months and dealing with some interesting temperance energy to dealing with star energy as well. If I remember right, it's been interesting. So let's have a little look here. We're going to start off with like a general vibe here first for you. Then we're going to get into a love reading and an oracle reading. Now, because I am late in my readings, I was away for a couple weeks in the mountain getting recharged and going through new inspirations myself. If you notice, I have 3 videos I loaded up from messages from the different spirits of the mountains and the stuff around, and tree spirits, crow spirits, as well as I got some love messages from the water spirit as well. It was a moving place to read at. I didn't want you to miss out, but I am behind, so I'm going to add oracle reading today. So let's grab overall general vibe for the month and see what's shaking in here first. For Gemini, June 2020. General vibe, what do we have for Gemini? What do we got for Gemini? That's far too many cards. Spitting out, I only need one. Alright, let's try that again. General vibe, yeah. Prosperity, 9 of Pentacles. Loving this. 9 of Pentacles here, shaking in and telling you absolutely awesome. This is self-sufficiency, financial gain. This is solo pleasures. This is you kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. That's what it is, my friend. I'm going to grab 2 shuffles. There's a falcon on her hand of awesomeness. She's got the yellow robes of prosperity. Yellow in the sky means prosperity. They're grapes that are totally ripe and ready to be plucked and made into wine. So not only the hard labors of the summer of feeding and growing and watering is now you can even turn it into wine. You can keep turning it into wine, turns into happiness. I don't know, wine makes me happy. It just keeps going. Prosperity all the way. I think I shuffled a little extra, but it felt good. That's okay. We cut the deck here. Let's have a little look-see now, shall we? Ace of Wands starting off here. It's cool to see. We got the 10 of Cups also here in the situation on the side of the month here, and we got the Queen of Pentacles in the heart of the situation for you. The 10 of Swords here in reverse is the hardest situation, and what we have here beneath us is the 10 of Wands. Put that there. Well, let's get started. Ace of Wands shaking in here. What do we got here? Ace of Wands. That's right. This is Leo. This is Aries. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a new project, inspiration. This is an urge to create awesomeness. This is an urge to create something And let's find out what it is. We got the Queen of Wands shaking in here. She's in reverse. I'm fine with that. Sometimes we can feel anger and coldness, aggression, but sometimes I can feel the energy, you know. This is Cancer. This is some interesting energy coming in here. Now when we're dealing with, I don't know why I just popped out Cancer. It was so weird. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer. I don't see, I see 1 cups on the table. Okay, that word just came in. I'm sorry, that was weird. Queen of Wands here. That's more fire energy. Knight of Wands is next to her, also in reverse. It's more fire energy here. Now the Knight of Wands here, well, this is sometimes some chaotic. This is sexual excess. This is impulsivity. A lot of excess of the creative energy that is being disruptive here right now. We also have the Page of Wands. This is more fire energy. This fire, fire, fire across the board here right now. Definitely dealing with, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got this guy here in reverse, and this is struggling with school sometimes. This is representing someone who's bored. Page of Messages coming in here right next to the Queen of Pentacles. She's gingerly holding that pentacle in her hand, but we have fertility of ideas with the hair, and we have the yellow skies of prosperity with her. This is someone who's resourceful, someone who has a fertility of ideas, a fertility of abundance. That is dealing with the financial side of it. There is abundance there, but there's anger happening here. Dealing with a lot of wand energy. This could be confusing for the Gemini. Gemini is very logical, very intellectual, very MacGyver. But the fire energy is just like, fire energy can be chaotic too in itself. It doesn't mean you're going through chaos. It could just, I'm an Aries, I'm chaotic, we're fire, we're passionate. When we get on something, let's go for it. You can make anything about it. Anything, yeah, you need time to think. Aries just wants to jump in and we'll figure it out as we go. So be careful, same as the Sag energy, same as the Leo energy. They don't mind figuring stuff out as they go. They are planners, but careful with that. We got the 4 of Pentacles here in reverse as well. Finally got some more Pentacle energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. This is something that's a little different here. This is a mindset of feeling vulnerable at times here as well. And we got the 7 of Wands here, some more fire energy here. 7 of Wands here straight up is against competition, really. A lot of self-defense is happening here with this month here. Next, the Fool is walking right towards the self-defense and protectiveness. But I see some yellow skies of prosperity and the sunshine down upon thee. A little loyalty of the white dog shaking in here too. Is he going to take that leap of faith? This is fresh hope, man. This is taking chances. This is new adventures. This is new beginnings. Are you going to take that leap of faith? It's up to you. Some different energy here that may feel chaotic to you, but it's exciting. So let's see what we have to see here. We have the Strength card here in reverse. Leo energy in reverse is different. This is abuses of power. This is sometimes fear of sabotage, fear of moving on. We have the 10 of Burden, the 10 of Wands here, a completion card here as well. Now the 10 of Wands, I focus at here, sorry about that. Now the 10 of Wands here is stress and exhaustion as well. 10 is also our completion. Where do we have our any other 10s? Or do we have the Death card? No. Okay. I'm liking that. 7 of Swords here, walking away from a situation here. We have this in reverse here too. This is being caught, but this is also making amends. We got the yellow skies of prosperity, making amends. Success here is happening here. We have the Judgment shaking in here as well. This is a final decision and a wake-up call to things that you need to do. This is Gabriel trumpeting the horn. This is waking up the dead from the coffins here. This is moving on, getting upwards. This is calling out for you. We do have another 10. I know I saw another 10. 10 of Cups here. Da-da-da-da-da. Finally got a cup card. I don't know, maybe this is why I yelled out Cancer, but I don't think so. But Cancer just popped up when I was reading the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That's just strange. Anybody knows the reason why? Comment down below. Maybe it's just a little shout out for you there. Now this one, you are dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy here. I love the 10 of Cups. This is total love and total support. This is family contentment. This is doing a little jig party and having a low. This is kids being happy, little house and behind. This is a river from A to B, a situation. It's just all awesome, that card. Queen of Swords here, well, not quite communicating your needs, still a little bit in the middle of the month here. This is a little cold and rigid. This is a little unkindness you may be feeling here. Next to that, we have another 10 card with the 10 of Swords here, but in reverse. This is a new start and recovery. This is about moving on and forgiveness here, and that right next to that is the 3 of Swords. Now the 3 of Swords here straight up here is heartbreak and divorce. This is a depression. This is a loss. This is disruptive energy. This is clouds of sorrow and rain here. But remember, we have the 10 of Swords exactly right next to that. So if you can turn the Queen of Swords upside down and communicate your need, it's going to help you out with your completion with the 10 of Swords. This is going to give you that forgiveness and moving on that you need. Getting this card here in reverse would be forgiveness. Right now, you're still a little shattered, still a little feeling the loss. You know, you don't have to accept an apology right away. You don't have to apologize right away. It's okay to go through the emotions. It's okay to go through what you need to go. You're not used to dealing with emotions. You need to think everything out first. And those of you that are cross-watching and curious about the Gemini, just give them space. They're not going to ghost you. Just let them think it out. Just let them think and talk in their head. And then they'll come back and they'll be all worked out. But if you push too much right now and jump in too much and try to help them out right now, you're going to lose your Gemini. You're going to push them away. In their mind, near the end of the month, they will be coming through this here, Gemini here. We have the 4 of Wands here, more wand energy jumping in here. But this is a little Make-A-Wish card here, homecoming celebrations. This also could represent some family and friends reunions as well. You know, some of the code that they're loosening it up. You might be able to run into some old friends and family again here. We got the Justice card straight up here, some Libra energy too. And the Justice is caused of like win-win situations. You're going to have the truth that's going to come out, and you're going to have to deal with, I think, some of the 3 of Swords here. Truth is coming out. You will be getting that happiness that you need. You will going to have to deal with some heartache and get over it, and we'll get through it. And you will. Because you got the whole world in your hands, my friend. That's right. You got the World card here for your last card. And this is completing a goal. This is completing a lesson. So getting through that 3 of Swords, where is that? Getting through that 3 of Swords here is going to be giving you the unconditional love and support and nurture that you need here. Let's have a little dive bomb into your love reading now for you. Interesting a month ahead here for you. Actually, before that, I'm going to pop out just 3 cards for a quick sec. Let's give a little Vice focus outcome for the month there. There seemed to be some. I need a little bit more. Vice focus outcome. Give me 3 cards, please. Whoops. 1, 2, and 3. Advice. I need you to be a little bit wiser. Okay? Advice. We got the Hangman here. Get a little different perspective here. Your focus is that you're being a little mature. You're not planning things enough here. And I need you to be a little more strategic in your planning. If you need to call upon a father figure, someone older, someone more mature to help you out. And that is fine. And that is okay. We have the Knight of Cups here also for the outcome. Now the Knight of Cups is a romance proposals coming in here. So I think we have love coming into yourself here. When you're looking for a different perspective and different outcome here, using the wisdom of your inner self. Like this is an enlightenment here. This is enlightenment when we're looking at the Hangman card. It's a self-sacrifice as well. Sacrificing yourself is going to open up some eyes to the people and the helping you around you. This also represents Aries. You might want to pull in an Aries friend. They can really give you some action and change. I can't believe how many wands we pulled in that. You may be pulling in an Aries and a Cancer for some help. Look for some friends that are Cancer and Aries, or Cancer and Aries in their chart. Those two are really pulling out for me. Let's have a little look into a love spread now. What do we got for overall for June 2020 Gemini? What do we got for overall for June 2020 Gemini? Let's have a little popper here. Let's have a little popper. June 2020 Gemini. June 2020 Gemini. We have the King of Wands here in reverse. The overall for our love here is some sexual problems here. Sometimes not yet ready. overall for the love, just not feeling quite ready, not feeling the sexual problems, but sometimes a bit of a bully in that situation. Someone's moving to you a little too fast. We had some love coming in last month, birth of a new relationship. Could be that fiery energy that could be moving a little too fast for you. Just take your time, Gemini. Don't rush anything. All right, let's grab 2 shuffles. That feels good. All right, what do we have for June 2020, Gemini? We got choices coming in here, but you are taking your time. I see with the 4 of Cups here. 10 of Cups pop back up here, and we have the Knight of Pentacles here in the heart of the situation, as well as the King of Swords in the situation of heart. What do we got for underneath here? We got the Knight of Cups. Fuck yeah. All right, so King of Wands, interesting. For the overall vibe or the spread of the month, getting the King of Wands is not yet ready. I'm gonna stick with that. Just not quite yet ready. A charming person is trying to come in and throw in, but not just the vibe I'm feeling is just not quite there yet. We got and that's fine. Take your time. 4 of Cups here is you do have opportunities. So while you're taking your time, you have your options in front of you. There is another one around the corner for you. You don't have to take what's happening right now. You do have a birth of a new relationship in your last month. Those of you that are in couples, you do have a birth of something, a second stage, another event in your relationship. I see the 10 of completion here, the 10 of Cups here. This is some Cancers, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. This is family contentment. This is complete love and support. This is complete awesome. Even the kids dancing and partying, the houses represent family and support that's around you as well. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse in the heart of the situation, the love side on your side. Now, that represents a deliberate cruelty sometimes a little bit of violent person when we're dealing with this one, but it's really, really lazy and stubbornness is what's coming through. I'm not sure if that's you, not sure if that's them, I'm not sure, but we do have the 5 of Cups here right beside it, feeling that stubbornness here, feeling that laziness. There's that things that you have to realize you got a Cups, just 2 of them right behind you. You got cups of opportunity everywhere. Don't be crying over what's bit you in the past, okay? Don't just let some of that go. Whatever's big in the past, it's time to let go, because you got the 2 cups of opportunities right behind you. They've got you backed up here. We got other opportunities coming in. If you're not quite satisfied with this new relationships coming in here, it's almost summertime. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy a little bit here. We got another 10 here. We got the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords in reverse. It's about a new recovery. This is Gemini. This is Libra and Aquarius energy. This is intellect. This is communication. This is completion when we're dealing with any 10s, okay? This is moving on. Again, even with this one here, this is feeling abandoned, unloved. This is a loss, regret, and grief, but we can move on. We can move on, my friend. You have the Fool in reverse. You're not quite ready to take that step yet here. This is a little bit feeling unprepared, and that's fine here. We have the 7 of Cups also in reverse. You're not quite ready to take all that, all the cups that are there for opportunity for you, but you do have some clarity that is going to be coming up to you. Some the cobwebs are coming out of your eyes. You get the windshield wipers on, the windscreen wipers on. You're going to be able to see a little clearer here soon, I see. The Knight of Cups is also letting me know that too. I like this, kind of the bomb of the situation, kind of the overall for it too, is some romantic proposals. This is some awesome, coming in slowly, respectfully, presenting the love of cup, crossing that river, waiting for your permission first is what should be happening here. I got my foot caught on my pillow. I'm done. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles on the love side here. We have some like crazy stuff happening here so far. We got another 10 though, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Seeing that one is sometimes somebody who's been making trouble. There's been some problems here. Someone in the problems with work, problems with school, having some dealings with the Six of Pentacles here too. The Six of Pentacles is telling me like some giving some one-sided charity here, some more pentacle energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, physical, tangible energy, earth energy. The Six wants to tell you this is one-sided charity sometimes, and selfishness and struggling because you're not quite feeling that you're in the spotlight. With the Aquarian energy here, this is some depression here. This is some arrogance and feeling isolated at times as well. Feeling with the Ace of Swords here, that's your energy. This is your energy right here, okay, Gemini? This is yours right here. This is new ideas. This sometimes could also represent new conflict. But this is a mental clarity that comes in with the King of Sword energy in reverse. You're not quite tapping into all that communication that you need. And you are the #1 communicator out of all the signs. You are the best communicator of them all. King of Swords tells me so. This is sometimes could represent corruption as well. With the Judgment card here too, this is a final decision. This is a wake-up call to your life's purpose when this shakes in here. We have the King of Cups also in reverse. You're not ready for love, and you've been dealing with that, and that's totally cool, because if you're not ready for love 100%, then how are you going to move into these new relationships? So if you're not quite ready for love, let's look at this another way. This sometimes can feel a little bit of emotional manipulation that you could be feeling. Either you're not quite ready for love, or someone who's kind of manipulating and using your love a little bit. We have the Seven of Pentacles also in reverse. You're really absolutely done. You're giving up a little too soon here. You're working with no reward. I think you should just enjoy yourself for a while. Enjoy the summer. Queen of Love is also upside down with the Queen of Cups here too. This is smothering as well. This is someone with some addictions and insecurities towards you. Someone made that new blossom with a relationship. If they're a little clingy, that's not your style. You know, you don't want someone that's hanging off and clingy to you. Your best match is Sagittarius. Your best match is a fire sign. So you're getting, that's maybe why we're getting a lot of those wands coming up with the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy as well. Well, my friend, let's have a little look into some oracle read. Let's see what we have for oracle messages here for you. We're going to add in these little whispers of love here cards. And one more, please. There we go. Advice, focus, and outcome. Our first one for advice is sacred union. And we get honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. For your focus, we got beautiful. It is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is a time to give to yourself. I kept saying it's all about you this summer, right? And the outcome is a message for you, it says. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I think if you have patience, the right is coming to you. I think of those of you who have patience there, we have a lot of love that is coming with your light and feeling with that too. You got to focus on yourself. I always say the same thing. If you can't give yourself 100%, then how are you supposed to give anybody else 100%? You're givers and lovers. You give too. And you're always doing for everybody else and the neighbors and everyone. But don't forget about yourself. Woo! All right. And one more card. One more card for advice, focus, outcome. From the Angel Romance card. Advice, focus, outcome. So your advice is separation. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. A time apart from even sometimes dealing with some of the facts with yourself as well too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent separation. It could just something of not having to do everything together. A sacred union is to honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly a wonderful thing when you have. You don't need to do absolutely everything together. You don't need to involve. A Gemini likes to show all the things that they can do and have fun with their partner, but sometimes you just got to go off and do your own thing for a while. you're going to focus on reconciliation, okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. You may have some past influence and past friends, past love coming into you as well. Now for your outcome, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful and spirit to have fun and to shine. Recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Let's have a little look at angel love. Be a little playful. Put yourself out there. You don't need to go into one relationship into the next. You can just flirt and have fun. You can just date this summer. And just like we got the birth of a new relationship coming towards you, where we predicted from last month. And I think you're going to find love in different places. Let's look for advice here. We have your life review as for your advice here. Archangel Jamil, take inventory of your life and resolve and change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Now we did get the King of Wands in reverse, and that is sexual excess, and that's maybe why we got the sexual union here too, the sacred union, pardon me. It could be some sexual healing that needs to go on. We got a little focus. We got a hello from heaven. Those of you are thinking from those of you that have passed on. Archangel Israel says your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Outcome, we have outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside and get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Now that's for your outcome. So you may be finding some new love. Go and do some camping, my friends. You may find some new love in the forest. You never, never, never know, my friend. That could be so cool. Let's grab a little Moonology cards here and see what we have here for Moonology messages for advice, focus, and outcome. Advice, focus, and outcome. So sacred union, separation, and life review under your advice. Take a step back and take time alone for your focus with reconciliation and a hello from heaven. Your outcome is a message for you. Be playful and get outdoors. Your advice card here for Moonology is you're very close to achieving your goal in the gibbous moon. The gibbous moon is about tweaking and honing and adjusting yourself. I love that. And that's right above the life review. Separation, I don't think you need to separate yourself physically from your partner or leave or move out. It's just sometimes separating yourself, finding a sacred space in your house as well. Creating a little meditation area, a little altar area for yoga, for listening. You can download binary beats off YouTube and help heal anything you need to, help inspire and help uplift you in any way too. I want you to know your focus is that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, my friend. This is about forgiveness and gratitude. This is about results. Virgo is a huntress energy. Hunting and hunger for what you need here. Your outcome here is bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Remember, we got that Leo card. We got the Sun card. We got the Strength card. Sorry, not the Sun. We got the Strength card. That's some unconditional love, total support. Unconditional love that you need. Bring love into this situation. You are very intellectual. You are very logical. But don't forget to use your heart too. Bringing your heart and love in this situation is going to help you get through anything you need to and help changes. My friendship opinion would be, those of you who are single, stay single. Just have some fun. Just enjoy. You've been in a relationship and you've been through hell this past, even though over the winter months. I say just enjoy yourself and have some fun. I say those of you who are flirting with someone, flirt, have some fun, keep it up, keep the vibe up. But bring love in the situation. Heal yourself. Create a sacred space that you have in your house too. It's needed. Well, thank you so very, very much for hanging out with me today. It was an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you. Stay safe, be cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when the next notifications of my videos come out. Thanks again for hanging out. Take care.